when Donald Trump is so consistently cruel himself?
Malcolm, what is it? Just tough guy talk? Is it meant? Do you think it was done in some context we're missing? Because on the surface it sounds awful. What do you think it meant? Why would you say something like that? Is it like it showed that you're just purposely, publicly callous, and you want to seem that way? I don't get it.
No, this isn't tough guy talk. Okay, for every member of the armed forces who has ever served understands the sacrifice that our prisoners of war have endured and have gone through. What we have here, and as you said, it's a fish that's rotting from the top. This is Donald Trump's spirit that he has imbued the White House with. This is what he expects to hear from his staff. What upsets me the most, I'm an old Navy chief. And old Navy chiefs, we recalibrate trouble and people with problems up and down the chain of command. When someone's wrong, we tell them they're wrong. What upsets me the most is that no one had the common sense or decency to tell her that this was wrong, they will never hear it again, and in fact, she should have been terminated on the spot.
Well, and let's give a little prop here to Fox News, because they apparently bumped this guy, this Air Force officer who referred to Trump, referred to John McCain as the songbird, and that guy apparently is not going to be on there again. Malcolm, what do you make of that?
Well, I think that's great. Charles Payne came out and made an apology today. He said that he didn't actually hear it while the statement was being made. I'll give him that on its face. But, General McNerney has had a history of troubled statements. I mean, he was a birther from the original school of birtherism. And to come out and say that, he himself was a combat veteran that flew missions in Vietnam. Those guys who went down over Hanoi and spent years and years in captivity need to understand that was a completely different circumstance. John McCain did not talk. John McCain resisted to his utmost and served with faith and honor and returned with honor. And so it's granted, you can get rid of him as a guest, but this is a mindset that has now imbued many Trump voters. I hear veterans mimic this, and it's disgraceful, it's dishonorable, and it really needs to stop.
Well, President Trump has repeatedly launched personal attacks against McCain. Here's what then-candidate Trump had to say about the Vietnam War.